and we're based in Virginia, in County Cavan. We've created a sports watch that's based on an existing product, which is proven globally. And we've done ours with a difference. In 2010, I was at the final game between Dublin and Cork, where I was wearing a black silicone watch. And just before the game, I met up with my sister. The first thing she noticed was the watch. Nice watch, she said, Jay. I said, yeah, it's a shame it doesn't come in the Dublin colours. So after extensive research, and to my amazement, nobody had done this. So my wife has a cousin in China, in Hong Kong. He had a friend in China who makes silicone products. So far to date, we've spent €45,000 on producing the product, setting up the business, and we have our stock for this year. I'm looking for €45,000 for a 30% equity of my company, Age 18 Products Limited. And most importantly, I'm looking for your expertise, your contacts, and that's it. Thank you very, very much. Any questions?
A confident and succinct presentation from Jason. His product is simple, with one suspects a pretty wide appeal. But Nora has questions about its originality.
Hello Jason, my name is Nora.
Hi Nora, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. My son has something like this, but just in one colour. It's red.
Yeah. Well, I based my product on the Famous brand. There's a Famous brand when you're on a Ryanair flight, and on the back of magazines, €15 for one watch. I also do every single Premiership football club, 4th division down to 4th division.
I have to be honest with you, I wouldn't, buy the watch on the back of the Ryanair, in flight. But, being a Gunner, an Arsenal fan, and I'll buy them for the kids as well.
Yeah, of course.
I'd buy a Leinster watch. I'd buy a few of them. If they're at the right price.
If you see,
I'd be wearing an Ireland watch if I can get my hand on one for the European Championships.
You've seen the price of a Man United watch or a Liverpool watch. I mean, it's fortunes, and it's a normal watch with a big face on it. This is just a novelty watch on the day.
While Jason seems to be scoring well so far, it's now time to get down to the nitty-gritty.
Tell us a little bit about how much it's costing you to make and what you're retailing it at.
Just under £1, depending on the quantity. As in
£1 or a euro?
Sorry, a euro.
Great. And how much are you selling them for?
For wholesale, I want to put them out there for $265 or $275 at the most, and the retailer will sell them. I want them to sell them for no more than $9.99.
That's your recommended retail price?
My recommended price would be $7.49, so that I can keep it well under €10, and so that people can afford them.
Do you have retailers that are stocking them?
I do indeed, yeah.
How many?
I'm in my local Super Value in Virginia, in County Cavan.
Wow.
Also in Shamrock Rovers football store, which I do a Rovers watch. That's in Tallaght Stadium. You sold quite well.
How do they sell?
The ones in Shamrock Rovers, 3 months ago I put 227 watches in. They've sold 227 watches. I was in there last Thursday, and they're over now with the product. They are selling them at $4.99.
Jason's watches seem to have real potential, but for the Dragons, in the end it will probably come down to the numbers. Will they add up for the mass marketing experts?
Your price structure, it's interesting that you said that one retailer was selling $4.99. I think you have to get that, buy it in such bulk that it comes at 50 cents.
Yeah, all day long.
You sell it on at 150 to a distributor. If you want to get it wide, they sell it in at 250, and the retailer sells it at $4.99, and you will become a very rich man and be rewarded for the risk you've taken. But this is all about speed to market.
Can I just tell you how many watches I can make in 2 weeks? I can make 10,000 watches in 2 weeks and have them at my front door.
Jason, I'm Niall.
Hi Niall.
Jason, tell me about the rest of the Well, work-wise, what was the background?
I left school at 14 with no education at all. I was a good footballer, I was a good boxer. I left home at 16. I went to Jersey. I lived in Jersey for 2 years. I worked in jewellery shops in Jersey. Then I got
Ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, please.
Lads, please, be quiet.
Just let it run. You can play it all night.
Tell you how many watches I can make in 2 weeks. I can make 10,000 watches in 2 weeks and have them at my front door.
Jason, I'm Niall.
Hi Niall.
Jason, tell me about the rest of your life. This is great. It's new. So
start.
Well, work-wise, what's your background?
I left school at 14,
Really?
with no education at all. I was a good footballer, I was a good boxer. I left home at 16, I went to Jersey. I lived in Jersey for 2 years. I worked in jewellery shops in Jersey, then I got a job in a potato factory, packing potatoes, loved it. I was on 350 quid as a 17-year-old, absolutely fantastic. And then I went to London, so I went to night school, Tuesdays and Thursdays, for 2 full years and told nobody. And I became a bricklayer. In 1997 I came home. When the building kind of finished, I was looking around, I was in London, my wife's English, I was in London, and I seen a fella washing a few windows, a building. So I went over to him and said, so what is it you're doing there? He said, this is a reach and wash system. He says, you don't have to get up on a ladder. I said, yeah. I said, Jesus. I says, all the big houses in Cavan. I said, I'll have a go at that. I bought the system, it was a hot water system. And I have 75 regular customers. I have every single shop in Virginia. So it's been hard work to try and do this and do that. I'm on my own, it's just me and my missus. And that's it.
Great.
Thank you.
Ambassador, I'll tell you, for an Irish guy going out there, rolling up the sleeves and making it happen.
Niall's glowing praise sparks the first cracks in Jason's emotional armour, and Sean gives him a moment before continuing with his questions.
The manufacturer that does this,
Don't worry, Jay.
is it like a one line? Is it a very small manufacturing
It's
company?
absolutely huge. They're based in Hong Kong as well, and they're based in Dongguan.
Are there people in some other country in the world
Yeah.
wearing this for some other reason that they don't care if it's from Kilkenny or whatever?
They're not wearing the 2-colour band. They're probably wearing the 1 colour. The silicone factory has ensured me that no other person will get a multicoloured watch off them. No.
Okay.
And if they do, I mean, I have it painted with them, like, look at me.
You have a
I have a contract with them.
A contract.
To say,
It's not a
yeah,
patent.
no, sorry, it's not a patent, no.
This is for the Irish market only?
Not at all. This is for the world market.
Absolutely brilliant, that.
Not at all. This is for the world market. I can get if we got this into Europe, into America, absolutely huge.
It is something I'd like some help from one of the dragons on in terms of some of the local distribution.
Okay.
So I'd like to offer you half the amount, €22,500 for 15% of the equity.
Jason doesn't know whether to laugh or cry. Sean has stepped up and offered half the investment.
George Most Button. It's George Most Button there, is it?
And he may not even need that.
No.
If you don't get any other dragons to be interested, we could come back and I probably do the whole thing for you.
Sean, I'll absolutely mention the other half. And Jason, I'll get you into your distribution. And, I mean, shops nationwide. You should be in every gift store, Euro store, everything.
I know you're obsessed, and I can tell. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Fuck's sake.
But this is the nice part, right? You come in and sell yourself, then the dragons have to sell themselves back to you.
Okay.
There's nothing more I would love to do than to partner with Sean and you on this.
Okay.
You're making me emotional looking at it.
What is it? From day one, everyone wanted to rob me. They wanted to take the idea.
You've taken it a very long way and you have a lot to be proud of.
I had an investor at the start. He told me to order all the products. He told me to order everything. I ordered everything. He pulled out of the deal 2 days while the stuff was in the air. It left me completely with nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm on a back to work scheme with the winning company that I set up. I get 260 quid a week off that, and it's just been struggle, you know.
To Niall and to Sean, I just want to say, guys, I'm bowing out now because, you know, I don't want to compete with this, but I want to give you every help I can in the marketing of this guy is great.
And I'd say, Jason, honestly, I know Bobby hasn't been yet or Nora, but Sean, I'd be saying, let's get this signed up immediately. That worry off your face.
Thanks so
And
much.
let's go forward with this.
Do you know what? I actually don't want to compete in this because I think the deal is already done. So I'm in terms of support. Just tell me what you want me to do, I'm not going to muddy the water on this one.
That's what I said, Nora.
Jason, you know, I think you get the award for the best pitch